Alright guys, we're bringing back the age-old deck, the original, and the amazing, the ultimate Fearsome Aggro. We're bringing it back, you know. It's one of the first decks I ever played in this game. And I'm serious about that. It's one of the first I've ever played, Fearsome Aggro. Now the list is a little bit changed, but overall it's mostly the same. The only major change to this deck is, well, only major changes are that crowd favorite? No, crowd favorite is always in the deck. We put lots of different. We put Stygian Onlooker in the deck. We put the new Darius card, the one that stuns when he's on the board. I think it's called Apprehend or something. I believe it's called Apprehend. Don't ask me, I don't really know, but I believe it is. This is a good play here. But basically, it's most of the same cards as the original Fearsome Aggro deck had. Now, if you don't actually know the original deck, right? The original deck basically had about the same stuff, but it's just a little bit different. Like I said, it's just a little bit different. We had basically the same exact stuff it has right now. We have Brothers Bond, which I don't think was in every deck, but it was a staple in the old, like very old versions of the deck. Like I mean, first iteration, like Brothers Bond was like the first like good iteration of the deck. Yeah, but you'll see. Check out the list in the description and in the comments below. You'll see if you want to see all the cards will be in there. I don't necessarily remember them because I just made the deck. Okay, I gotta be honest, I just made the deck, but yeah. But I'm just gonna do a big swing here, and he'll basically be forced to block the Elise, right? So my Stygian Onlooker is gonna get a lot of damage in. Like this Stygian Onlooker is getting 4 damage in, insane. Because he's forced to block the Elise. At least if he was smart, he would do it. Unless he just was like, you know what, today I won't do that. Like he's like, oh, let me block the Stygian Onlooker. No one would do that though. Not even I would. I would always block the Elise. She just generates so much value, and it's one of the reasons she was like the most played and best champions in the early days of LOR. One of the best cards even, and she's still really good. Like she's the center of this deck. Her and I'd say like crowd favorite maybe I'd say, or like this. Actually, not really crowd favorite. Crowd favorite is like sort of a game ender. I'd say the only real one, the only real like build around is Elise. Like that's really the only one. Now his attack is looking not really good here. It's looking pretty bad for him. His attack is not really good. It would not make sense at all for him to attack, so he should just pass here. The only thing he would be thinking about right now is this attack right? And if he took one look at it, he would realize that the attack's not good. So I guess he's just stupid in that sense, because the attack like it literally just is good, right? So I'll do that. I won't card draw, and I don't actually care about the Blighted Caretaker, so just gonna kill the mens. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna die. Like it don't matter. All right, I think. It shouldn't hurt to overdevelop. I mean, develop. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Open develop? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, makes sense to develop here, not open attack. Now, my next decision relies on what he plays next. I was gonna say, it relies on what he plays next, and it partly still does. Not really though. I think Skitter is always best here over Brothers Bond. I mean, Brothers Bond, sure, I can get in, you know, a little bit more damage, you know, sure, but not really that much. I don't think order matters here, but I'll do this just in case. These days, I haven't been doing the whole like order of the best units or biggest like units on the left to the right. Lately, I haven't really been doing that, but I just wanted to do it this game. I just felt like it. At this very moment, I just decided to do it. Like, Like these days I don't actually do that anymore. I used to though, a lot. And maybe it's like just a slight habit that I still have. I try not to do it though, because it can basically instill bad habits. Yeah, basically into your mind. Like if you just always do that, it can instill bad habits. The habits that are kind of like, you know, sort of just like a lot of times when you're attacking, you'll always do that, right? It's really that simple. You'll always do that sort of order. So let's say you have, I don't know, like a lifesteal unit or whatever, right? You need to heal up to win or to survive that turn. You need to heal up so you can survive the next turn, right? And he has a little bit of attack. Let's say he's like just a 2/2 or something, right? Like the elusive 2/2. Let's say he's just a 2/2, right? And you don't put him first to heal. Depending on the situation, yeah. This is very vague, but he's last, right? He's last. And you're trying to attack with the big units. You're like, oh, let me put the big units in the front because it's your habit, right? You're going to put them first, and he needs to heal first, right? So he's not going to heal when he needs to. And that's what makes it so bad, basically. Yeah, so that's why you don't want to always do that. You don't want to instill those habits in yourself. You want to make sure that you only attack with, you know, that way with the big units on the left when it's normal to. Like this one, the thing with Callista is you want to attack with her last. You want to put her on like this side right here. Like you want to put her on the far side. She attacks last. You always gotta remember that. Put her on the right side, right? It's always what you want to do. Like always make them attack last, right? And that's just an obvious thing. Like people just know that, right? Like, it's just obvious. But I mean, some people don't. I'll say, you know, some people don't know that. You might not know that. I mean, it's pretty obvious though. Like Callisto works with them dying, with her own units dying. So you're basically going to kill her before you kill your units, or if you're going to kill her units, you want to also kill her at the same time. I think we can probably play our whole hand. We basically have to either go in for lethal this turn, or like with crowd favorite, right? Well, if we don't win this turn, if we clear the board at least, then we can win the next turn. But otherwise, we've basically ran out of steam. So this is the turn we win, or if we don't win this turn, then we just, I don't know, go next, I guess. Guess we'll just go next if that doesn't work. But so far, this is going to be a big turn, a big hand. This is going to be very difficult to survive for him. Not impossible, but difficult. Now, this actually matters. The order here actually matters. This is the case where you want to put your big units and your fearsomes first, right? This is one of those times where it actually matters, right? Because you can do a lot of damage, and I don't think he ever survives this. How can he survive this? If I'm thinking, how can he survive this? He can block it with Sejuani on this one, and that'll make it do 1 damage. Block that one and that one, and it'll make it do. Alright, it'll make it do basically half damage. Now, what else does he need to do? He needs to. I think he needs to block one more. I think he needs to block with the good collector, I believe, and then he wins. I think he needs to block this one. Oh, no, never mind. He's like way dead. He's like over dead. This dude over dead. Ultra dead. The deck we're playing against was, you can't see it, but I believe it was Endure Spiders or whatever. The Endure deck, or like a similar version to that. Alright, second game, getting right into it. And this actually it may or may not actually be the second video, just saying. But yeah, let's just say it's the second video, okay? You know, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, like, let's just for now say it's the second video of, you know, for the time being, you know, totally. So yeah, this is the second video that I'm playing of this deck. In this video, that's true. So it is. In this video, of course. Don't know about anything else, but we're gonna be playing against Aurelian Soul, Demacia Targon. I haven't seen that before. Again, playing Fearsome. You already knew this. And I changed a lot of things. I've tried a lot of things. I'll be honest, this isn't the first game. Like, you already knew that. I've been playing this, like, for a while. I'm trying to get a good game for a while, but I keep putting troll cards in the deck. But I think right now is good, except for one card. One card is subject to change, and only one. And that card that is subject to change, and you know, I feel like it has to be that, is Glimpse Beyond. Because I might add 3, or I might not add 3. I don't know. It all depends on how much card draw I really have in the deck. Now I actually have 5 cards that draw me cards, so I mean, like decent amount, right? That's a lot of cards to drawing cards, right? But he'll block the Elise, of course. And he'll buff it, keep it alive. Yeah, of course. Expected. Kind of a shit play though, I'll be honest. He's like a little bit too committed into the Herald of Dragons play. Using too much mana and too much power just to survive, just to kill that and keep it alive. I feel like if you just let it die, then it would be way more value to him. I'm talking about just because versus my deck, it's just how it's gonna be, right? We're gonna have to use, I believe, Glimpse Beyond this turn. I believe that's just something we're gonna have to use. Actually, no. Actually, no. Wrong one. It's this one. I almost fucked up there. There we go. Alright, I got a Hapless Aristocrat and a Stygian Onlooker. That's the first time I didn't say it right. Stygian Onlooker. I believe it's Stygian. That's why I say Stygian. But it might be I don't know. I'm not going to use Crown Sensation yet, though. I kind of want to save that for Elise, but I don't know. I might save it for Elise. I mean, like I said, I don't know. But I do think that Frenzy... What can I do? I can play Frenzy Skater here, and then what? I can only play 2 cards. I think the safe play is to play Precious Pet here. Because if I were to play the aggro play, right? That's a huge aggro play, which will be Frenzy Skitterer into Stygian Onlooker. But since I don't really want to do that, I'm going to go for the high value play, but that's also slower, because it's less value to do it how I was going to do it. But this is more value, but it's just less, you know, it's a huge amount of value, right? But at the same time, it's just like, you know, it's not as like aggro-y, because it lets them play units, you know what I mean? And make it so we can block them, right? Because you know what I mean. Plus, I mean, I could have played Stygian Onlooker, but I feel like honestly, this is always the best play, in my opinion. I just gotta keep like swarming and trying to kill him, right? And then hopefully draw into my Darius or my Elise. Both those cards are gonna be great here. Like I said, don't need to use Crown Sensation just yet. I will say though, Fading Memories could actually be good here. If I use it on the Frenzy Skitterer, it could be pretty premium. Now imagine his deck is just focused on dragons. He's trying to play, I know what his deck's about now. It's about dragons. It's definitely about dragons. He put all the dragon cards in his deck and he's trying to just play dragons, right? Like I've got it now. Like I've got it. Like I get it. It actually couldn't really hurt. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say it couldn't really hurt to place Frenzy Skitterer here. But yeah, I was gonna say that game's basically won. Like I was trying to think of ways he could win, but yeah, he can't win that. He can't win that. Nope.